Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Air Travel Sathi. Friends, Airport Authority of India or AAI is inviting application for its southern region job vacancy. So for this job vacancy they are inviting from 10th standard to post graduation level, so from junior assistant to senior assistant. So friends, if you want to work under Airports Authority of India, which is a government of India enterprise and it's a PSU mini ratna company, and you will get a very good salary starting from 31,000 to 1,10,000. So friends, go ahead for this job and apply. And friends, before starting this video, I request to all my new viewers to please subscribe this channel so that in future you'll get latest job related updates regarding airport and other airlines. So friends, do not forget to subscribe and also share with your friends. So friends, let's start with the video of Airport Authority of India's details of advertisement for southern region. And note that this is only for southern region states discussed in this video. So friends, Airports Authority of India, they are inviting for various posts in AI Southern region. So if you are from Southern region, you can apply for this various post. So friends, in this video, I'll discuss regarding application criteria, eligibility criteria, your pay package or any other details, how to apply. All the details you will get this video. So first of all, like this vacancy is for only candidates who are domicile of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Pondicherry and Lakshadweep Islands. So if you are from this location, then you can apply for this post. So first we'll know that this is online recruitment of various posts in AAI Southern region. So Airports Authority of India, AAI, that is a government of India public sector enterprise, and it is constituted by an act of parliament, and it is entrusted with the responsibility of creating, upgrading, maintaining and managing civil aviation infrastructure both on the ground and airspace in the country. AAI has been conferred with the Mini Ratna Category 1 status. So this is the company profile. It is a public sector enterprise and it's a government of India undertaking. So friends, the following posts at various airports in the above states of southern region, like already mentioned, that is Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Pondicherry and Lakshadweep Islands. So whatever airport situated in this locations, so you will be posted over there, and this vacancy, like candidates can apply for these vacancies. So you can get this application link online or on the career page, that is www.aiaero under tab careers. So friends, what are the posts available? First post is junior assistant fire service, next is junior assistant office, and third post is senior assistant accounts, and fourth post is senior assistant official language. So junior assistant fire service, total vacancy is 132 and pay scale is between 31,000 to 92,000. Next, junior assistant, total vacancy is 10, pay scale is 31,000 to 92,000. Third stage is senior assistant accounts, total vacancy is 13, Pay scale is 36,000 to 1,10,000. And fourth post is senior assistant official language. Total one vacancy, and it is for SC candidates. Here you will get 36,000 to 1,10,000. And the number of vacancies are tentative, and it may increase or decrease at sole discretion of AI. So friends, if you are from OBC background, you need to have a non-creamy layer certificate, and if you are from EWS category candidate, then you need to have a certificate from the competent authority. So for ex-servicemen, there are some vacancies reserved, and for like in junior assistant fire service post, there is no vacancy is available for ST category. However, ST category candidates can apply for UR post without claiming age relaxation and qualifying marks. Age should be maximum of 30 years, and qualifying marks is 50% in written exam. So this is applicable for junior assistant fire service for ST candidates. And there is PWD reservation also. Postcode 1 is not suitable or identified for PWD candidates, that is fire service junior assistant. This post PWD candidates cannot apply. So next is post identified suitable for persons with disability. So if you are from PWD candidates, then you can apply for postcode 2, postcode 3 and postcode 4, except postcode 1. Next, center for computer based test. So test computer based, there will be a computer based test, and the center will be at Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Cochin and Vijayawada. And telling that the number of vacancies is tentative, so it may decrease or increase. Airports Authority of India reserves the right to increase or decrease the vacancies depending upon the future requirements, and AI also reserves the right to modify, alter, restrict, enlarge, cancel the recruitment process if need so arises without issuing further notice of any reasons whatsoever. So this is the note. And important dates, opening date for online registration of application. So friends, you can apply for this post from 1st of September 2022, and the last date of completion of step 1 and 2 of online registration is on 30th September 2022, and tentative date of online exam that will be notified at the AI website. And application and fee other than online mode will not be accepted. So application and fee will all be accepted only online mode. So what are the emoluments? In addition to basic pay, dearness allowance, parks, HRA, house rent allowance and other benefits, which include CPF, gratuity, social security scheme, medical benefits, etc., are admissible as per Airports Authority of India rules and regulation. Now I'll discuss about age criteria. So the candidate's age shall be between 18 to 30 years as on 25th August 2022, and the upper age limit is as relaxable as follows. Number 1, 3 years for OBC non-creamy layer candidate as on 25th August 2022. 5 years for SC and ST candidates. Age, qualification, experience, etc. shall be reckoned as 25th August 2022. And for ex-servicemen, length of service extended by 3 years. And ex-service candidate should indicate the category to which she or he belongs, SC, ST, OBC or unreserved. Number 5, upper age limit are relaxable for 10 years for candidates who are regular service of Airports Authority of India. Additional relaxation for 5 years for SC, ST candidates and 3 years for OBC candidates. So if you are from Airport Authority of India already serving, so you'll get 10 years. And if you are serving in 10 years regular service, then you will get additional 5 years in case of SC, ST, OBC, SC, ST, and for OBC 3 years. So all total for SC ST 15 years and for OBC 13 years. Maximum age limit for widows, divorced women and women judicially separated from their husbands who are not remarried up to the age of 35 years, and up to 40 years for SC ST candidate, and for OBC 38 years. Upper age limit is relaxable by 10 years for PWD candidates. This implies the SC ST candidates would get minimum 15 years age relaxation, including 5 years in their respective categories. Similarly, OBC, they will get 13 years, including 3 years age relaxation of OBC category. And next, relaxation of age limit would be permissible to PWD candidates who have minimum of 40% disability supported by certificate of disability in the prescribed format, issued only by a board duly constituted by the central and or state government. Ex-serviceman reservation will be followed as per the Government of India guidelines issued from time to time. The date of birth as recorded in matriculation or secondary examination certificates will only be accepted. No subsequent request for change in date of birth will be entertained. Next, qualification. For junior assistant fire service, educational qualification at least 10th pass plus 3 years approved regular diploma in mechanical or automobile or fire with minimum 50% marks, or 12th pass regular study with 50% marks. So friends, if you don't have this diploma, then if you are a 12th pass candidate and you have 50% marks, you can apply. Next, driving license. You need to have a valid heavy vehicle driving license or valid medium vehicle license issued at least 1 year before the date of advertisement, that is 25th August 2022, or a light motor vehicle LMB license issued at least 2 years before the date of advertisement, that is 25th August 2022. In case of B and C above, the incumbents will be required to acquire heavy duty driving license within 1 year of appointment before completion of their probation period. So friends, if you have like medium or LMB license, then after appointment, like within 1 year, you need to acquire heavy vehicle driving license. In case if they fail to acquire or obtain the heavy duty driving license, their probation period will be extended for 1 more year in order to obtain heavy duty driving license. Till such time, they will not be confirmed, and their increments will also be withheld. So you will not get any increment in case you are unable to obtain heavy vehicle driving license within 1 year. Moreover, no further extension will be granted beyond 2 years, and their services will be stand terminated. So maximum time is 2 years. So within 2 years after getting appointment, you need to obtain this license. Temporary or learning license will not be accepted. Next, physical fitness. Eyesight, both men and women. Physique, you should be like good, both men and female or men or women. Distance vision should be 6/6 with one eye without glasses. Near vision N5 with each eye without glasses. Visual evaluation is for each eye individually. Next, color vision. Color vision should be normal as determined by Ishihara's chart. Night blindness should be absent. Field of vision. Each eye should have full field of vision as determined by confrontation test. Refractive error. No refractive error is acceptable. Hearing should be normal. Speech should be normal. Height. For men, not less than 167 centimeters. For women, not less than 157 centimeter. Chest. Normal before expansion 81 centimeter. Minimum expansion 5 centimeters. For women, it is not applicable. Weight. Not less than 55 kg. And for women, not less than 45 kg. So for height, relaxation of 3 centimeters in height for both male and female candidates, and chest measurements only for male candidates, and proportionate relaxation in weight will be allowed to hilly area candidates on production of bona fide certificate. However, minimum chest expansion must be 5 centimeters for male candidates and no other relaxation will be allowed to any other category. Disqualification. So disqualification is knocking knee, bow legs, degree of squint, flat footed, physical deformity, suffering from chronic disease, any major operations by virtue of which his or her physical fitness to work in fire service has been impaired will be considered as disqualification. So these are for fire service junior assistant. Next is junior assistant office. So for junior assistant office, educational qualification should be graduate with typing speed 30 word per minute in English or 25 word per minute in Hindi and experience 2 years relevant experience in the concerned discipline. Next, third position is senior assistant accounts. Educational qualification should be graduate preferably with BCom and with computer training course of 3 to 6 months and experience 2 years relevant experience in the concerned discipline. Next, senior assistant official language. Masters educational qualification is masters in Hindi with English as a subject at graduation level or masters in English with Hindi as a subject at graduation level or masters in any subject apart from Hindi or English from recognized university along with Hindi and English as compulsory or optional subjects at graduation level or masters in any subject apart from Hindi or English from a recognized university along with Hindi and English as medium and compulsory or optional subjects or medium of examination at graduation level. Means if at graduation level Hindi is medium, then English should be as compulsory or optional subject, or if English is medium, then Hindi should be as compulsory or optional subject. Or graduation degree from a recognized university along with Hindi and English as compulsory or optional subjects and any one out of both as medium of examination and other as compulsory or optional subject along with recognized diploma or certificate course of Hindi to English and English to Hindi translation or 2 years experience of Hindi to English and English to Hindi translation at central or state government offices including Government of India undertakings or reputed organization. Desirable knowledge of Hindi typing. Experience 2 years relevant experience in concerned discipline. So friends, here you can see that all the 3 posts are required experience, but for fire service they are not asking for any experience, but you should have a driving license. So I recommend everyone who has a physical fitness apply for this post. So selection process. Junior assistant fire service stage 1 will be written exam, computer based test, duration is 2 hours, minimum pass marks will be 50 out of 100 for unreserved EWS OBC candidates and 40 out of 100 for SC candidates. Syllabus is 50% questions on subjects relating to educational qualification prescribed for the post and 50% qualification on general knowledge, general intelligence, general aptitude and English, etc. And stage 2, on passing the online written exam, shortlisted candidates will be subjected to certificates or documents verification followed by medical examination. Physical measurement test, those cleared in medical examination shall be allowed for driving test in light motor vehicle, subject to possessing light motor vehicle or medium motor vehicle or heavy motor vehicle license in original. Only on passing the driving test, the candidates will be allowed for physical endurance test or PET. Physical endurance test PET includes 100-meter running, rope climbing, pole climbing, 60-meter running with human dummy, full ladder climbing, and each test carries maximum 20 marks. So there are some criteria for physical endurance test for male candidates, and you can check this all details at the official. I will give the link of this advertisement, you can check here. So note that 100 meters running is required to be completed in 16 seconds, failing which they will be disqualified and not allowed for other PET test. Total height of rope and pole shall be after adding 2 meters. Example for male 2 6 plus 6 total 8 meters. Ladder to be pitched at the height of 6 meters from the ground level. Next criteria of marks for physical endurance test, female. So female candidates can also check the advertisement, and for female candidates 100 meters running is required to be completed in 19 seconds, failing which they will be disqualified and not allowed for other paid test. Total height of rope and pole shall be after adding 2 meters. Example for female 2 plus 4 total 6 meters. Ladder to be pitched at the height of 6 meters from the ground level. Minimum qualification marks for physical endurance test for both male and female candidates shall be 60 out of 100. The physical endurance test shall be qualifying in nature, and to get qualified, candidates has to secure minimum total marks of 60 in the 5 prescribed physical endurance test. The final merit list in respect of selection of post of junior assistant fire services shall be made on the basis of written examination marks only. No pro rata marks in respect of paid shall be allowed in case of male candidates complete 60-meter running with human diving in 35 seconds, then he will get only 12 marks. The selected candidates as per order of merit on completion of stage 1 and 2 as per noted vacancies shall be nominated for basic training course, that is BTC, for a period of 18 weeks, in which 2 weeks training should be exclusively meant for imparting training on maintenance and driving on heavy duty vehicle at Fire Training College FTC New Delhi or at Fire Staff Training College FSTC Kolkata. Airports Authority of India will not be responsible for any injury caused during the course of selection process. So your training could be at New Delhi or at Kolkata. The candidates who does not fulfill the eligibility criteria at any stage mentioned above will not be considered for next stage of selection process and therefore will be disqualified from further selection process. Appointment order shall be issued only to the candidates who successfully complete the basic training course or BTC. During the training period, candidates is entitled for a stipend of 25,000 per month and bond to be executed with AI before the said training. The bond recovery amount in case of resignation from AI is furnished below. So if you want to give resignation during training beyond 1 month to 2 months, you need to give 50,000. Beyond 2 months to 3 months, 75,000, and beyond 3 months till completion of training, 1 lakh. And resignation after training, that is from date of posting at station, up to 1 year, 3 lakhs. Beyond 1 to 2 years, 2 lakhs. Beyond 2 to 3 years, 1 lakh, and beyond 3 years, nil. Next is junior assistant office. Junior assistant office, there would be a written exam, computer based test, and trade test, typing as applicable. Written exam, computer based test, 100 marks, duration 2 hours. Syllabus, 50% question will be asked relating to educational qualification prescribed for the post, and 50% questions on general knowledge, general intelligence, general aptitude, and English, etc. Minimum pass marks will be 50 out of 100, that is for your EWS OBC candidates, and 40 out of 100 for SC ST PWD candidates. There is a typing test. Typing test will be qualifying, and candidates should have typing speed of minimum 30 word per minute in English or 25 word per minute in Hindi. Next, senior assistant accounts. Written and trade test as applicable. Written test, computer based test, 100 marks, duration 2 hours. Syllabus, 70% questions on subjects relating to educational qualification prescribed for the post, and 30% question on general knowledge, general intelligence, general aptitude, and English, etc. Minimum pass marks will be 50 out of 100 for your EWS OBC candidates and 40 out of 100 for SC ST PWD candidates. Next, senior assistant official language. So there is a written test and trade test as applicable. Written test, computer based test, 100 marks, duration 2 hours. 50% questions will be on subject relating to educational qualification prescribed for the post, and 50% questions on general knowledge, general intelligence, general aptitude, and English, etc. Minimum pass marks is 40 out of 100 for SC candidates. And friends, now I'll discuss about application fee. Application fee is rupees 1000 only, and is to be paid by candidates belonging to UR, OBC and EWS category candidates only. No application fee is required to be paid by women, SC, ST, ex-servicemen candidates, person with disabilities, and also the apprentices who have successfully completed 1 year apprenticeship training in AI as per Apprentices Act 1961 exempted. Number 2, however, all the candidates irrespective of any category have to pay rupees 90 as charges for health and hygiene arrangement for COVID-19. Number 3, Airports Authority of India will accept fee only through net banking, credit cards or debit cards. Fee submitted by any other mode will not be accepted. Fees once paid will not be refunded under any circumstances. Number 5, for depositing the requisite fee, candidates should visit online application link posted in career pages of AI website, that is www.ai.aero, under tab careers. So friends, guidelines for filling up online application. So opening date is 1st September 2022 and last date is 30th September 2022. Payment of application fee through PayU. So friends, you can read all the instructions, general instruction like how to apply for this post, and all the details you'll get in the advertisement PDF. I'll post the link. You just click on the link and you'll get. So friends, now question is how to apply. So candidates have a valid personal email ID and mobile number and must ensure that it is active during the entire recruitment process. Application sequence number, user ID, password and all other important communication will be sent on the same registered email ID. So email ID is mandatory, and please ensure the email sent to this mailbox is not redirected to your junk or spam folder, and mobile number, it is mandatory. Candidates should take utmost care furnishing or providing the correct details while filling up the online application. You can edit the information before submission of applications. Once the form is submitted, it is not to be edited or can't be edited. Applications once submitted cannot be edited, withdrawn, and fee once paid will neither be refunded nor adjusted. The process for submitting the application is given below. So application form, you just check the advertisement page, you will get all the details here. So you need to sign up, all the details mentioned. So there is some important instruction that candidates on their own interest are advised to apply and submit application promptly and not to wait till the last date or time for applying online. AI Southern region shall not be responsible if candidates are not able to submit their applications on account of the last minute rush. Please, you need to retain printout of application form and payment acknowledgement slip for future references. Next, you need not to send any hard copy of the application form or any documents to the office of AI Southern region. Now friends, I'll discuss about general instruction. So only candidates who are domicile of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Pondicherry and Lakshadweep Islands can apply for the above post. Candidates can apply for multiple number of posts with separate registration for each post, subject to the condition they fulfill all other eligibility criteria required for the post and deposit the fee separately for each post as applicable. So friends, if you are eligible to apply for other post, you can apply, but you need to get another registration ID and you need to deposit the fee separately. So before applying for the post, the candidate should ensure that he or she meets the eligibility and other criteria as mentioned in the advertisement. Candidates may cross-check the information furnished in the application form before finally submitting the same, as no correction would be possible later. Next, furnishing of wrong or false information will lead to disqualification, and Airports Authority of India will not be responsible for any consequences of furnishing such wrong or false information. The eligibility of the respective age, educational qualification, experience shall be determined as on 25th August 2022. Rounding of the percentage of marks will not be acceptable under any circumstances for consideration of appointment. That is 49.19 will be treated as less than 50% only. The date of declaration of result, issuance of mark sheets shall be deemed to be date of acquiring the qualification and there shall be no relaxation on this account. Wherever CGPA OGPA is awarded, the candidates will have to produce document indicating equivalent percentage of marks as per norms adopted by the board university institute at the time of document verification. Appointment to the above mentioned post is subject to fulfilling eligibility criteria applicable for all posts and successfully passing all the modules of basic training course for junior assistant fire service. Candidates employed in government departments, PSUs, autonomous bodies must produce no objection certificate or NOC from their employer at the time of documents verification. In case the candidate fails to produce the NOC, his or her candidature will not be considered. Other claims such as undertaking to resign in the event of selection, acknowledged copy of application, NOC or resignation letter, experience certificate, etc. shall not be considered in place of NOC. Candidates belonging to SC, ST, OBC will have to produce his or her original caste certificate from the competent authority along with self-attested copy of the same at the time of documents verification, failing which his or her candidature shall be cancelled and he or she will not be considered for further selection process. For EWS candidates applying against vacancies reserved for EWS category should note that they have to submit the EWS candidates income or asset certificate valid for financial year 2022 to 2023 in the prescribed format issued by the competent authority so as to prove that they belong to EWS category at the time of document verification. The OBC candidates availing reservation will have to produce valid original OBC certificate with non-creamy status latest in the prescribed format issued by the Government of India issued during financial year 2022-2023 along with self-attested copy of the same at the time of documents verification, failing which his or her candidature shall be cancelled and he or she will not be considered for further selection process. A declaration shall be submitted by the candidates before his or her appointment that he or she does not belong to the creamy layer of OBC non-creamy layer. Certificates for admission to educational purposes will not be considered. The candidates have to appear for the computer-based online examination and other selection process at their own expenses. The education and other qualification must be obtained from government-recognized institutions or universities as per statutes. In case of ex-servicemen, the applicant should upload the scanned copy of discharge certificate. In case of persons with benchmark disabilities, PWD, differently abled persons shall said that application should upload the scanned copy of percentage of disability certificate issued by medical board constituted by the central or state government. Centers for computer-based test will be held in southern states, that is Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Cochin, Vijayawada tentatively. In case number of examination centers are not available in selected cities, nearby town or cities may be also be taken for examination. SC, ST, OBC, non-creamy layer, EWS disability certificate, experience certificate issued by competent authority should be in English. Any variation in caste name will not be accepted. Documents other than English transcript of the same duly attested by Gazette officer or notary is to be submitted. No TADA will be paid for appearing in online or computer-based examination. Mere fulfilling of the qualification will not waste any right for candidates of being called for online exam. No interim correspondence will be entertained. Next, candidates of the registered candidates is liable to be rejected at any stage recruitment process or other recruitment or joining any information provided by the candidate is found false and is not found in conformity with eligibility criteria mentioned in the advertisement. Airports Authority of India reserves the right to fix the standard and specifications of screening and calling the number of candidates for computer-based online exam and other selection process. Next, Airports Authority of India reserves the right to change the examination center on the basis of any other norms decided at the later date. Next, the admit card for online test and call letters to be issued to the candidates are purely provisional. However, in case of ineligible candidates has been issued admit card and has appeared on the online written examination or test or allowed to join Airports Authority of India, his or candidates candidature will automatically be treated as cancelled at any stage of the recruitment or service on grounds of his or ineligibility. Next, Airports Authority of India reserves the right to increase or decrease the vacancies depending upon the future requirements. Next, selected candidates are liable to be posted anywhere in India. So it is basically for southern region, but your posting can be anywhere in India. And if you canvass any other manner on bringing outside influence shall make the candidature liable for rejection. Airports Authority of India will have full discretion to fix minimum qualifying marks and other eligibility criteria. During document verification, the candidates will have to produce original certificates along with proof of identity and one set of self-attested photocopies of all the certificates. If the identity of the candidates is in doubt or he or she is not able to produce the requisite documents or there is mismatch of information in the documents, his or her candidature will be rejected. No additional time will be given for producing original documents. Also, please visit your email account and AI website regularly for any further updates. Further notification corrigendum in this regard, if any, will be put on Airports Authority of India's website, that is www.ai.aero only. So just check the website from time to time. In case of any dispute, English version of the advertisement published in the AI website will be treated as valid. And all candidates are advised not to respond to unscrupulous advertisement appearing in any newspaper, website, mobile apps, etc. For authenticity of any information, candidates may visit detailed advertisement available on AI website, that is www.ai.aero only. Incomplete application will be summarily rejected. Selection of candidates shall be provisional, subject to verification of documents relating to eligibility criteria, character and antecedents, background check, caste certificate, other backward classes, non-criminal certificate, EWS certificate, and other documents submitted by the candidates, and is also subject to his or her meeting the requisite medical standard for the post and other requirements applicable for appointments under the rule of AI. AI departmental candidates possessing recognized degrees are as per required minimum qualification obtained through part-time or correspondence or distance education mode shall be eligible to apply. Candidates are advised to apply online much before the closing date of application mentioned in this advertisement and not to wait until the last date to avoid possibility of disconnection, inability, failure to log on the AI website on account of heavy load on internet, website jam, disconnection. AI will not take any responsibility for the candidates not being able to submit their application within the last date on account of aforesaid reason or any other reason of website. Centers for computer-based test. So centers will be like online exam will be conducted in venues across the centers in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. The tentative cities of examination are Chennai, Cochin, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Vijayawada. Number, any request for change of date, time and venue for online examination and other tests will not be entertained. No request for change of centers for examination shall be entertained. AI Southern Region Test Administrator, however, reserves the right to cancel any of the examination centers and or add some other centers at its discretion depending upon the response, administrative feasibility, etc. AI Southern Region or Test Administrators also reserves the right to allot the candidate to any center other than one he or she has opted for. Candidates will appear for the examination at any examination center at his or her own risk and expenses, and AI Southern Region will not be responsible for any injury or losses, etc. of any nature. There will not be any negative mark for the wrong answer attempted by the candidate. So it is very important. You just go ahead and answer for all question, and there is no wrong answer. Like there is no negative mark for wrong answer. Next, e-admit card, call letters. E-admit card or call letter indicating particulars of candidates, that is name, date of birth, category, community, subcategory, uploaded signature, photograph, venue of test, address, test date, time, duration, scheme, instruction of the candidate, etc. shall be intimated to registered email ID and mobile number of candidate for downloading. Any eligible candidate should download his or e-admit card call letter from AI website by entering his or details, that is login ID, application sequence, no printed of the e-admit card call letter post courier. So friends, I hope that all the details discussed in this advertisement understood. If you have any doubt, you just comment. So friends, thank you for watching this video, and also do not forget to subscribe this channel and also share with your friends. So friends, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And if you want to know more regarding this job updates, you can comment. Thank you.